Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you are new to the channel, thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate when you guys click on my videos and watch my videos. I know there are so many channels here on YouTube. We all have like our favorite YouTubers that we like to get advice from and religiously watch. I have my own as well. And between like TikTok and Instagram and all the other social media things out there, for you to take the time to watch my video means so much to me. So I just wanted to take a second to say thank you. And I really hope that you learned something from this one and you enjoy it. So today I'm gonna be taking some Instagram pictures. Normally I would have my husband help me, but if he's working or he's out of town like he is right now, I just do it on my own. I've been taking my own pictures for years now, and I literally only need 3 things. So obviously my phone, I think this is an iPhone 11 Max, but I'm not totally sure. The pictures on it are amazing. And then next, my Bluetooth clicker. I cannot take pictures without this. I mean, I can. You can obviously like set up self-timer, but then you're like setting it, going to pose, setting it, going to pose over and over and over again. And that can be super annoying. So this Bluetooth clicker is like a game changer. You can hide it in so many different ways. So I love this. Thought those were my dogs, they weren't. This will be linked below. This Bluetooth clicker actually came with a small tripod as well. I do use that one for when I'm like filming TikToks or doing stuff in the house, or more like mid-level, or like where I can like prop up that tripod on something else so I can get like good straight on photos of me. But normally I just use this big tripod. This is like an Amazon Basics tripod. Again, this will be linked below, and I'll also go ahead and link that. Oh, well, it comes with this clicker like I said, so the other tripod will be linked with this clicker as well. But this one is super great. I use this for my Canon camera that I'm filming with right now, and then the tripod that comes with this clicker has like a little phone attachment, so I can just like turn this to the side. You guys will see this later when we like get out into the city and we start taking pictures. I'll do an up close of like how everything is set up, but you just put the little phone attachment right here, screw it in, pop your phone on, and you're good to go. But again, you guys will see all of that here in a little bit. So I picked out, I think 3 or 4 outfits for today. I'm wearing one of them right now, and I like to do that so I can get lots of content done in one day, and I'll go to like 2 or 3 different locations, all kind of close to each other. Okay, so my top tips for a day like this, besides the equipment that you will need, honestly, all you really need is your cell phone. And if you can find places to prop it up and you're okay with using self-timer, then that's it, you're good to go. These things just make life a little bit easier, make the photos look a little bit more professional, like they were taken by somebody else. So once you have that out of the way, get your looks together, get your hair done, your makeup done. And what I like to do is I'll bring like different hair accessories. So for like one look, I'll do like some clips in my hair to kind of change it up, or like I'll put it in a ponytail or put it like in a claw clip. Just easy things to kind of switch up the look so it doesn't look like you have the exact same hair and makeup and jewelry and everything and you're just changing different outfits, even though that's what we're doing. You want it to look like you're taking these photos on different days. Next thing, of course, like right now I'm wearing silver jewelry, but then I'll switch to like gold, I'll add some more, I'll take away some more, so that it changes up the look each time. And then obviously I'm switching outfits, and I'll just put all this stuff like in a bag in my car. It makes it super easy to change and get everything done. So today is actually a perfect day for pictures. It is so beautiful outside. So I'm really looking forward to today. I just did a self tan last night, rinsed it off this morning, washed my hair for like the first time in a week. So like I'm feeling fresh, feeling good, feeling confident. It's really good to do these kind of content days on a day where you're like, I'm a bad bitch, I feel amazing, and your hair and makeup and everything comes out good. I never have a good photo shoot day when I have to like force it, because then I just don't like the photos. Even if they're good, it's like I'm not feeling great about myself, and it shows in the pictures, and then I just end up not liking them. So today is a great day because I'm feeling good and totally ready. So once we get to our location, I'll show you guys like the poses I do, how I take my pictures, and kind of a close-up of all the equipment I'm gonna bring with me. Another pro tip is to always bring a snack and an entire bottle of water. I usually get like so focused on getting the pictures and stuff done, and I'm like going and changing and doing all the stuff, that I forget to drink water and I forget to eat. And then by the time I get home at the end of the day, I am like so dehydrated and hangry. So I always bring a snack and some water. But let's go to our first location. Okay, so I found a parking garage like downtown. I'm gonna check the light first and see if that's okay. But as we know, if you've been on Instagram, like parking garage pics are so trendy right now. Hopefully nobody comes up here. That would be pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I'm gonna check the light really quickly, and if it's good, then I'll go ahead and do one of the outfits here. The other tripod I was telling you guys about that comes with the clicker and this little phone holder is this right here. Again, linked below. I really love this. It's lasted me a long time, so highly recommend this as well. This is my setup, as you can see, and I have my clicker right here. You just turn it on, the blue light. Sorry that the lighting's pretty bad. And then you just click and it takes your picture. So I have my car door open so that in case anyone creepy walks up or anybody walks up at all, I can run into my car. Because this is embarrassing to me. So no one's really up here, and this is a good spot. So I'll put you guys right here and you can see like how I pose and all of that. Okay, hopefully you guys got a good idea. I'm gonna check these pictures, make sure they're coming out okay, and then either keep taking some, or if I have some, we'll move on to the next spot. Okay, it is 4:22 right now. I'm back home. I found one more location for the other outfit. I'm pretty sure I screen recorded that, so I'll include that clip if I did. But for this last look with the shorts and the heels and like this satin top, I'm just gonna shoot this on my back patio. The lighting's really good right now and it's all like white back there, so I think it'll look pretty nice. And then that will be it for the day. So I'll have 3 posts ready for Instagram, and then I think I'm going to edit them tonight. If not tonight, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, it is time to start editing our photos. So first thing I do is go through all the pictures that I took and I favorite all of them just so they're in one album, and it's really easy to go in and pick the ones I want to edit. Also, when I'm taking my pictures, I make sure that I'm on live mode so I can go in. If I don't like the main frame of the picture, I can kind of go in and move it around and see if there's a better option. You can also put your camera on video mode and like screenshot. The quality won't be as good, but that's a great option if you don't have a clicker and if you don't want to use self-timer. You can always just video, pose a bunch, and then pick out, you know, the frames that you like. And then I'm gonna select all of these and go into Lightroom, and that's where I do like the first portion of my editing. So we'll start with this one, and I go into the color and I hit mix, and I'm gonna go to like the blue tone. And this is where I like to, especially if I'm wearing denim or like the blues and the photo is like really strong or heavy, I like to kind of tone it down. I don't like for my pictures to be really vibrant, like greens and blues and bright orange and yellow. I like it to be kind of muted. So as you can see, you can kind of play around with the saturation and the luminance and make the denim like a darker, deeper blue or a lighter blue. You can even make it look like you're almost wearing white jeans if you want. I didn't want to change it up too much, but just lighten it up a bit. And then I go into the oranges and the yellows. With the orange, if you play with luminance, you can kind of make your skin look like you have a little bit of a self-tan. But you don't want to get too crazy with that because you can make yourself look like an Oompa Loompa. I just play with it a little bit. And then with the yellow, there's like a little bit of a yellow tone in the concrete of the parking garage. So I want to take that out and make it more of like a gray blue tone. So you can just kind of mess with these as much as you want just to figure out exactly what you want for your picture. And then I go into light, and I never play with the exposure, but I do like to use shadows, whites, and blacks. And in this one, I'm just using whites and blacks and lightening up the areas that I want lightened and darkening some other ones. And then I like to add a little bit of grain, and I'll sharpen it a little bit too. So this photo came out great. And then I'll just copy those settings and paste them to the other pictures that are in that same location. And if I need to mess with those a little bit, I'll do that as well. So for the next grouping of pictures, I was standing in front of a really dark gray wall that was kind of pulling more of like a blue color. So I messed around with that a lot. And right here, I'm just showing you guys that if you have a plain wall in the back, you can kind of switch up the color as much as you want. You can make it super, super light gray or more blue, or kind of pull more of a green color. And in some cases, like if you're in front of like a pink wall or a purple wall or whatever, if you just mix that color, you can make it as light or as vibrant as you want, and sometimes just change the color completely. Yeah, so Lightroom is really fun because you can just do so many things. I used to use a preset, but obviously I don't do that anymore. I think presets are kind of going out of style on Instagram. People are really doing more of like a barely edited type of photo. Even though this one is like a lot of editing as far as colors and stuff, it still looks like it could be the natural photo. So that's kind of more of the trend right now. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys different examples of different lighting and backgrounds and stuff. So I'm gonna move into the pictures from my back patio, because this is more of like a natural golden light. And these photos definitely gave off a lot of like orangey yellow tones that you can easily get rid of, and it just elevates the photo so much. You'll see here in a second, like taking out the yellow and making the wall behind me and all of like the yellow orangey tones just more white. I feel like just makes the photo look so good. And then I'll mess like with the oranges, and I think I do the green as well. If there's like any kind of greenery or plant showing in the background, I'll just kind of take down the saturation so it's not like a vibrant bright green. But this one looks really good after the editing and like color mixing. And just like with the other photos, I will copy and paste those settings. And then if I need to kind of adjust anything, I will. For these photos, I took them in a couple of different types of lighting. So this one's like a little bit more bright and full body. And then there's some where I'm a little bit more close up and the tones are a little bit more orange. So I tried copy and pasting on those, and I think they actually turned out really well. And then there's a couple of poses where like I'm off in the corner and it's a little bit darker, so I went ahead and pasted the original settings on those and just had to mess with it a little bit just to get them to all kind of look the same. And I'm really happy with how these photos came out. Yeah, these are the darker ones that are over in the corner, like a little bit different lighting, like not direct sunlight. So I just pasted that and then kind of messed with it a little bit more. I think I kind of messed with like the whites and blacks to make it a little bit more light. And yeah, so definitely download Lightroom if you don't have it. You can make your photos just look so much more professional and take like a basic iPhone picture to another level, make it look like you're taking them on a professional camera. So next thing we're going to do is save all of the pictures we've edited in Lightroom and then move them over to Facetune. And I'm just going to take a couple of pictures from each look that I did so you can see how I edit each of them differently. Starting with the parking garage photos, my favorite thing to do is go to the retouch tool and go over to details. I would use smoothing, but you're not even like really seeing my face, so there's no like wrinkles or pimples to smooth out. But details is so fun. I just go over all my jewelry, my hair clip, my hair, like my purse, parts of the denim, just to make the photo pop a little bit more. And then I think I go over to the edit tool and kind of sharpen it up a bit. But for the pictures that are showing my face, I'll zoom in, and if there's, you know, like I said, pimples or like a lot of wrinkling, whatever, I 100% need Botox. Where are my almost 30 girls? Yeah, so like this one, I'll zoom in, and I don't like to do it too much to where like I look super fake. On these photos, I don't really need a lot of smoothing because I'm using the front facing camera. The light's kind of like washing out my face, so you can't see a lot of detail. But in the other pictures that I did, you can, so you guys will see an example of that later on. But for the details, I just go over like my eyebrows, my eyeshadow. I'll do my jawline sometimes, a little bit on my nose, my hair, just anything that I want to pop a little bit more, but always my jewelry and my accessories, so you can see those a little bit more, and it just makes the photo look that much better. Now for these pictures, you can see details of my face a little bit more. So again, I'm going to use the smoothing tool, and I'll go over my forehead a little bit, and then like where that little pimple is by my mouth. Another tool I really like to use is the whitening tool. I use it like on the whites of my eyes to make my eyes look more vibrant. And then if I'm smiling and my teeth look a little bit dull or a little bit yellow tone from like certain lighting, I'll whiten them up a bit. And then again, on this photo, I'm doing just like I did on the other ones, detailing my jawline, my eyes, my hair. I detail like my purse, my shoes, and the PlayStation logo on my shirt. But these photos are where you can really see the difference of a little bit of smoothing and detail. So these are in natural light, so it's picking up a lot more of like the texture on my skin and stuff. So I'll go over my forehead, under my eyes, around my mouth. And then I did my legs a little bit because there were parts where my self-tan were a little uneven and the lighting was just like kind of catching everything a little bit weird. So I smoothed it out a bit, but then I toned down the smoothing because I didn't want it to look like so fake. And then right here, I'm kind of using the whitening tool to whiten the whites of my eyes. And then I go to details and do all the things that I've done in the other photos: my eyes, eyebrows, nose, my hair, and parts of my outfit, just to jazz it up a bit. And then I just wanted to show y'all one more example. As you can see, my legs are like different tones going on. One's darker than the other. My knees are darker than the bottom half of my legs. That's kind of what happens when you do self-tan and you get into the natural lighting. You can just see where you've not done it that great. But I just did a light smoothing so it kind of blended a little bit more. And then same routine on my face, smoothed some wrinkles under my eyes, detailed my hair, my eyes, and jawline and all that jazz. And then I show you guys kind of a before and after. So I'm not changing like the structure of my face or my body. It's just kind of a little bit of retouching, which makes the photos look so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely download Lightroom and Facetune and check out all the links in the description box. And here are the final pictures. I love them. If you see them on Instagram, make sure to like and comment and let me know that you watched this video. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, that will be linked below as well. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, found it entertaining, or learned something new, or just get to try new ways of editing your Instagram photos or got inspo for picture ideas, poses, things like that. So thank you guys again for watching my video. I really, really appreciate it. If you liked it or learned something, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.